Hey, what's up, team? If you follow the channel regularly, you probably know that I haven't really been doing the long form tutorials, but this one is a banger, and this build is by DVZ, Daniel van Zulen from the Netherlands. And so, I don't know, I liked it so much that I wanted to do this tutorial, and that's what we're going to go over today. It's an Armorizer combiner consisting of Shard, Magneous, and Bouldercrash on the other side, and so stay tuned. That's what this video is going to be about. One sec. Alright, full disclosure, he's a bit more of a figurine than he is, a statue rather than a figurine, because some of the stuff is unwieldy. Like this is really heavy, obviously, right? And so this likes to just kind of like pop off. Of course, ideally you would want him holding it up top and, you know, excuse me, looking all like menacing, holding that, but it just doesn't like to hold the weight, and so that's why I had him holding it like this. But this is really the extent of the integration of Shard, or not Shard, excuse me, Bouldercrash. We're just having him in his Switchblade mode, and Shard is holding him, and then they are going to be holding that entire contraption and having it weighted against the ground, okay? So that's the arm. The arms are pretty easy. Oh, also, if you think this build looks a little bit familiar, yeah, I was gonna say, when I first started using Shard, I built something similar with Shard and Magneous. I mean, Daniel's DVZ's build is much better, but yeah, like I kind of started at a similar baseline, and so if you recognize some of it, I mean, that might be it. But again, his build is pretty unique, and I really like it a lot. So on the other side over here, and same for this side, we're using the thrusters. Or blasters, whatever, but you know, those accessories from Shard, and it's a really nice piece because you got a peg, there's a port, and there's another port up here, and then we have the arm plugged in, and then two of the blades, and that's really all you need to do for the blades, and then you can kind of move them aside. The other two blades are on the Shard torso. And sorry, I keep clearing my throat right now. I just had lunch, and the place that we ordered from use really cheap oil, and so I got yuck mouth. That oil is stuck in the back of my throat. Over here, this is just the Shard chassis in robot mode. If you're not familiar with it, get familiar with it, and more or less, you know what? It's okay. I'll take that back. It is the Shard robot mode, but I'll talk about the differences in a sec. On the back, this is the Magneous pickaxe, and then we have, and the port orientation of the rotor ports are in a cross versus a square. And then we have the pickaxe, and then we have the two blades. And this, sandwiching the tail, is going to prevent this from moving around. And that's just some really thoughtful, intelligent work by DVZ. This bit over here, okay. Normally, it would be like that. You see that? Like, it's not as like it's not as like scrunched in there, kind of like it's not really like that. See how this is all at an angle? It wouldn't be normally. It would just be sitting like this, and these would be closed up, and then these would all be like closed. Here, let me just show you actually. So we push the legs back, we bring this down, and then I'm doing something wrong. Well, this should. Dude, did I do something wrong? How weird. Normally, this, oh, yeah, I'm stupid. Alright, this is how it's supposed to look. And we're flipping this up, and then yeah, we're flipping up the waist and bringing this out. Yeah, I was like, how come this is not working? And then you're going to want to put these here because these are going to be the shoulder stalks. And then you're bringing this down, and then you can have this flip back, and then you are going to need to bring the tail up because you need the clearance. So you bring it up as far as you can, and then just have this. There we go. There we go, Johnny. We did our best. We did our best. All right. And so from there, later on, you know what? I'm just going to remove Bouldercrash so you can just see this better. Right here on the side of the thigh, the knee port, that's where you are plugging in the arms. And that just looks really nice. Again, credit to DVZ. Looks really good. Love what my man did with the design. And then so here you go. That's the top half, looks nice and gallant and everything, okay? These are the legs, and I was gonna say, man, I really like, so this is the remix that I did. I did the legs and the arms a little bit differently. I like the legs a lot. The scales, and like, dude, that looks so cool. Digging that. And so you can just see this bit is the Magneous arm with the frilly thing, and then the foot and the scale. And that's basically the same on the other side. You do two of those. And then over here, what are we doing? Let me just show you like Magneous, how he normally would look. He would be something like this, and the head would be flipped up and the arms would be plugged in, right? So rather than doing that, you're bringing this car bit up, and as you do this, there's a way to flip this so that this, the front bender, faces upward, because that's where you're going to need to insert shard. And then you're going to fold these down, and you're going to flip this, then you're going to bring these down, and they're going to become the legs. And that's pretty easy, right? And then we're going to get the arms, and we're going to plug them in here so they become the front legs. All right, you can see it has the quadruped look already. And then right there, that's what we're going to plug in. Shard. And you can see the clearance thing I was talking about, the tail cascading over the roof of the car. But it's nice, man. Homie did such a good job. I really enjoy this build. This is my favorite Armorizer build, consisting of the three. And big shout out to DVZ, Daniel van Sulen, for sharing this with me. And also I forgot to mention that, yeah, this build is actually dedicated to the Van Sulen family. And so, yeah, my thoughts are with y'all. And yeah, everyone, my thoughts are with you too. Thank you so much for being here, watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the build. If you have the three Armorizers, go try put them together, mess around, remix, just have fun at the end of the day, okay? Peace out. Bye.